Right, exactly. And now this this is Pezeshkian was giving a speech, and then somebody in the crowd shouted against him. A woman said, "Hayya ala al-usul, hayya ala al-usul." Like, we should go towards the fundamentals, right? As a
Right.
reference to Mushtaba's Khamenei against what everything Pezeshkian is saying. And Pezeshkian hears that and he loses his mind and he starts saying, well, these are the goddamn fundamentals, right? And then
And
he exposes it. Yeah.
I just want to remind our viewers, Pezeshkian is the current prime minister, or sorry, president of the Islamic regime, right? So he's supposedly the second in command. You know, that's how you would normally think. You know, in a democratic system, that's how it works. But given that the Islamic regime is a totalitarian, authoritarian dictatorship controlled by a bunch of Durkas, the role of president has always been like a fake puppet role, and now it's really starting to show, right? Like, as the Islamic regime continues to slowly collapse, the internal flaws within the system are showing. And the fact that Pezeshkian, who had literally nothing to do with anything and has no control and no power, but he was forced to sign this MOU, and now people are attacking him, right? This goes to how fractured the system is. And I think Armin, how scared he is for his life and his safety.
Yeah, and this is the reason why he's so frustrated is because he was one of the only true believers in Ali Khamenei. Like, within the regime, most of these people that we talk about, they're thinking about survival.
Mm-hmm.
But Pezeshkian was a perfect puppet for Ali Khamenei because he was genuinely Zobe dar Velayat. Like, he was in love with Ali Khamenei, right? Like, he was truly loyal to whatever he wanted. And the guy that was actually loyal, unlike everyone else, is now is being accused by everybody within the regime to be a Zionist, to be a traitor, to be doing treason. The person responsible for the killing of Ali Khamenei, well, the most loyal person, everybody like, it was you. Like, what the hell? You mother tuckers. You guys are looking after your self-interest. I'm the one who loved Ali Khamenei more than everyone. I was the one who was going to do everything for him. So
And by the way, guys, to us, this is incredibly hilarious because Pezeshkian is not a good person. Pezeshkian is
right.
just as radical, just as Durka as everyone else. It's just, for us, it's entertaining to see, like, the Game of Thrones, right? Game of Durka happening before our very eyes, because there is no honor amongst terrorists, there's no honor amongst thieves. Every single one of these people is a bloodthirsty Islamic terrorists. They have the blood of, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Iranians on their hands. And guys, by the way, Pezeshkian himself is one of the people that in his youth, when he was participating in the Islamic coup d'etat to turn Iran into a 7th century Islamic hellhole governed by Sharia law, he is the one who started imposing mandatory hijab on women back in 1979, before Ayatollah Khamenei, the pedophile Muslim founder of the Islamic regime, before he made it mandatory. So Pezeshkian, this guy you see right now, back in 1979 was already forcing women, Iranian women, to cover their hair, for like Islamic reasons or whatever. Yeah.
And now he has realized something that we knew a long time ago. We knew exactly when they picked him as president that he is a lamb being fattened up for sacrifice. Okay, lamb ready to slaughter. That was his purpose. And now recently he figured that out, and that's why he was trying to resign, and they didn't let him. And now he's losing his mind, and he's like exposing everything because he's realizing that he's being sacrificed in the middle here for higher purposes. So that's
Exactly.
why, yeah. So this is now we have the context here. Okay, so listen to this. Did you hear that? Some lady in the crowd shouted at him, Hayyal al usul, going to Mushtaba Khamenei's statement and his letter. So now let's see how he responds. Like, look at him. He's so disappointed. Everybody is against him. Nobody loves him. Anti-regime people hate him. Pro-regime people are sacrificing him. He's being accused of everything. And this woman, she came out and said, Hayyal al usul. So let's see how he responds.
اصول عدالت، اصول خدمت به مردم، اصول صداقت. این که ما در این کشور تا 5
Okay, but I should translate it word by word because I'm going to forget what he said.
اصول
So halal, like, let's pish besuya usul. Like, we should go to the fundamentals. That's what she's saying.
عدالت،
So she's saying, he's responding, the fundamentals are justice.
اصول خدمت به مردم،
The fundamentals are serving the people.
اصول صداقت.
The fundamentals is honesty. So here's
Oh, wow. Honesty. Oh, wow. Justice and honesty. Oh, my gosh. The gaslighting is wild here.
But it goes deeper than that because he's accusing the people who are speaking against him of dishonesty, which means that he's the guys. So guys, what you like honesty? What he like? He's calling the supreme leader a liar without directly saying it, right? When the lady said hayya ala usul, and he says these are the fundamentals, okay? He's basically accusing the people who are telling him that they're fundamentally against him, not understanding what the fundamentals are, and by saying that one of the fundamentals is, for example, honesty, that he's like, you will see the rest of it. What he's saying is that the people who are saying that they were against the MOU and they did it because of me, they're lying to you. That's what he's saying. Okay? So let's continue. So don't just read the words, read in between the lines. When he says the fundamentals are honesty, who is he accusing of being dishonest? Like he said, for 4, 5, 6 years, we have had inflation of 50% in this country for 4, 5, 6 years. And he's saying every single day we're putting people in calamity, like in horrible situation. The people are in horrible situation every year. Is this reality or not? So guys, you know what he's saying? Is this reality or not? Is because he's saying the people who are saying that we're winning and we have this and we're strong, like, is this not the reality? Is this not reality of the country, the situation? Oh, guys, look at this. All of the regime propaganda that they're winning this, he's destroying all of it. He's saying for 40, 50 days, we couldn't export a single barrel of oil. Like, for 40, 50 days, for 40 till 50 days, we couldn't export a single barrel of oil. This is going to really anger some pro-regime people because he's saying that the Americans were able to completely control us. He's saying for 40, 50 days, we couldn't export a single barrel of oil. He's admitting everything. He's admitting their weakness. He's accepting. So for you guys, that might not be a big deal. You're like, yeah, of course, we know that they were losing. But guys, he's from the regime admitting to other people within the regime. This video is going to go everywhere within the Islamic Republic because the people within the Islamic Republic, they're not going to come watch Goldie and I. They're going to see this, and he's admitting that we couldn't export a single barrel of oil for 40 to 50 days. That means that Americans had full control over them. Like, this goes against the messages of the Supreme Leader saying we're strong, we are doing this, we're humiliating the enemy. We shouldn't spread things that will make us lose morale, lose hope. But he's telling everybody how bad this is. As soon as he heard that lady said Hayya ala nusul, he's now exposing everything. Yeah, so
از این برای اقتصاد ما رو زدن داغون کردن.
He's like, they destroyed our economy. He's telling everywhere, like, the enemy, they destroyed our economy.
بیکار شدن. جوانان در آینده هیچ امیدی براشون نیست.
He's like, our young people don't have any hope for the future.
تازه به بیکاران باید پول بدن.
And then we have to also give money to the people who don't have jobs.
مالیات هم نمیتونن
And we can't even collect taxes.
بگیرن. خب یکی به من بگه پول از کجا باید بیارن؟
Somebody come tell me, where should I find the money? Where's the money? Where can I go get the money? Like, I was like, I have no money. So where should I go get the money? Oh my God, guys, do you not love this? This is the admission that they're losing. Guys, I told you that only these negotiations could get them to admit defeat. Only the ceasefire, only the blockade will eventually come and get these people to say, we're losing this. Bache Baghdad, meaning that the Shia boy finally admitted defeat. This is a miracle. This has not happened in the past 1400 years at this scale. For 1400 years, these people were always winning. For 1400 years, no matter how much you destroyed these people, they were like, we're winning. And now they're losing.
وقتی می‌جنگی باید پای لرزشم بشینی.
Ooh, oh no, he didn't. He says when you want to go to war, you have to accept the cost. Okay. Like, you know what he's saying? He said, you guys wanted to fight. This is what it means to fight. Everybody's complaining. Well, what did you expect? What the F did you expect is gonna happen? This is what happens when you go to war. Like, you're like, hey dad, like you guys were like, hey dad, let's go to war. Now that you've seen the consequences, you're all crying. What did you think is gonna happen? Oh no. Let's go. Okay, what is next?
ما اگر پشتیبانی
Yeah, this is FAFO. He's basically saying we're guys. He's teaching them what FAFO means. Okay.
ما اگر پشتیبانی نمی‌کردیم رزمندگان ما نمی‌تونستن بجنگن.
Ooh, guys, you know what? He's not holding back, because now he's talking about the armed forces. So, guys, in the Islamic Republic, there is a lot of people are saying the politicians are betraying us. It is the armed forces. The armed forces are the heroes, okay? And guys, the armed forces within the Islamic Republic, they're like sacred. If you say anything against them, you're screwed. Like, oh my, these are the people who go sacrifice their lives in the battlefield. So you could, in the Islamic Republic, you're free to attack the politicians. Everybody can attack the politicians, right? Don't attack the supreme leader and don't attack the armed forces, right? But the politicians are fair game. The people in the suits are fair game. So you don't have to attack them. But now what he's saying? Because everybody is saying, oh yeah, Pezeshkian, screw you. You sold out the country. Our armed forces were holy, and they were fighting. They are the warriors, and you're now destroying everything that they have achieved. You know what Pezeshkian is saying? Pezeshkian is saying our fighters wouldn't be able to fight if I didn't get the money. Okay. Right. And I got them the money. They wouldn't be able to fight if I didn't get them the funds. Yeah. If we didn't support, like, if I didn't support our armed forces, they wouldn't be able to fight. You're like, like the government, like basically the executive branch, right? We had 20 million barrels of oil that we had. We gave it to the aerospace of IRGC. He's saying, guys, everybody's saying, like, oh, Pezeshkian, you betrayed us. You're with the enemy. You're what you're doing is treason, blah, blah, blah. IRGC good, Pezeshkian bad. Really? We had 20 million. He's saying the presidency, we had 20 million barrels of oil that was ours. And we just gave it to IRGC so they could fight. He's saying, you ungrateful pieces of swear word. You're like saying, IRGC is doing this and that. We gave them 20 barrels of oil so that they could fight. We gave it to them. It was me. I did that. I did that. They wouldn't be able to fight at all. You're all praising IRGC. I gave them the oil. I had 20 barrels just sitting there, and I gave it to them. That's why they can fight. Thank me. Okay. Oh my God. This is so beautiful.
هوافضای سپاه بتونه خودش رو تجهیز کنه. یعنی از پول خودمون ارزی که داشت
Like this was our money. This was the government's money, not the IRGC money. It was our money, and we gave it to them.
دادیم به اون عزیزان.
He's saying, I know the currency that we had, we gave it to our dear brothers in IRGC.
یعنی اگر ما دفاع پشتیبانی نمی‌کردیم نیروهای مسلح ما نمی‌تونستن.
Oh my God, he's saying it. He's saying this means that if we didn't support our armed forces wouldn't be able to fight.
در شورای امنیت ما با هم تنها جایی که
Oh, guys, he's talking about the National Security Council, okay? This is the Durka boom boom sheet that Goldie and I often show you. So he's talking about this, okay? This is the council that makes the security decisions. They vote together to make sure like what they needs to be done, okay? So now he's referring to that, okay? So there's Shoraya Amniyat or Shoam. Shoam is short for Shoraya Aliya Amniyat Milli, which is just basically Shoam is just the Supreme Security Council. That's what the name for it is, okay? It's short for that, right? So he's saying because everybody is saying Pezeshkian, it was you signed the MOU. You are the one who the Supreme Leader said that wanted the MOU to be signed. The Supreme Leader said, I didn't want the MOU. It was Pezeshkian. So I agreed because Pezeshkian said so. So now he's saying, without mentioning the Supreme Leader, he's saying, that's not true. The Supreme Leader is lying to you. He's saying within the Supreme Security Council, everybody except one person voted for this. And guys, one thing I tell you, everybody within the Supreme Council, half of them are chosen directly by the Supreme Leader. So he's basically exposing the Supreme Leader. You're like, what are you talking about? We were united. It wasn't me. Everybody there voted for this except one person.
شورای امنیت ما با هم تنها جایی که در وحدت انسجام تصمیم گرفتیم.
Like the Security Council was the only place that everybody was united. And like everybody's fighting everywhere with each other within the Islamic Republic, but actually in the Security Council, we were all like, yeah, we're all effed, and we need to agree to it. So, guys, you know what this means? That means that all the people except one person within the Supreme Security Council, their understanding was that they need to bend the knee. You know who I think was against it? Jalili. Okay, so that means that Zolgad voted yes, because they don't tell us who was the no vote, but it's obvious that it was Jalili, okay? So that means Zolgad voted yes for the MOU, Ejei voted yes for the MOU, Alibov obviously voted yes for the MOU, Pezeshkian voted yes for the MOU, Arakchi obviously voted yes for the MOU, and many voted yes for the MOU. And Hatami, this is the head of the Artesh, she also voted yes for the MOU. Jalili was the only one who voted no. And he's saying basically that was the most united we have ever been within the Islamic Republic. It was on this MOU. So screw the Supreme Leader saying it was me. It was all of us. Oh, he's like naming them. He's like, oh, look, right. He's actually saying them, mentioning them. He's saying Artesh was, so the head of the Artesh was, the Sepah was, like everybody. He's basically naming the people who were agreeing. Like everybody was there. Everybody said one thing. We were all united. He's actually that's not true. One person voted no. Everybody accepted the direction that we agreed to we were going. Oh my God, guys, now he's challenging the Supreme Leader. He's saying anybody, he's not mentioning names. It's like anybody who thinks you could do something else, come front, do it. Let's see you do a better job. That's what he's saying. He's like, come, I'll give you the job. Let's see if you could do a better job. Oh my God. So yeah, that was that. I have a lot more videos from inside Iran, from the regime. to show you guys. I don't go
I
to
want to go
my-
to I want to go to a few things from President Trump. Also, we do have more time now for news because since I'm demonetized, I can't get super chats. So we can, for the time being, we can cut the time that we have for super chats in half because we're only getting like half or less than half of the super chats. So I have a bunch of things that I want to share. Guys, I'm fully taking advantage